just want to demonstrate a couple things on the Mercedes here. First thing is on one of the repair orders that I took pictures of that are in the description. It says something about the radio may be a expensive fix, and it wasn't. So apparently somebody disconnected the battery or replaced the battery at one time, and every time we turned the car on, the weight code, the weight message was up on the radio. It says weight, and there's a time delay, even if you have the code, to be patient. And what happens is if you enter the code incorrectly once or twice, it keeps it off for about 15 minutes, and the weight message will show for that time. But if you try a bunch of times, it'll put that weight message on there, and you have to wait 24 hours. So I actually had to turn the key on in the garage, and I left it in there just in the auxiliary position for 24 hours. And I went back in, came back into the car, and it had changed from the weight message to the code, C-O-D-E. And I was able to, with the books, I have the full books. By the way, it's 8407 on this particular car is the code, in case you lose the books and refer back to this video. 8407 is the code. And once it came on, I was able to put that original code in that came originally with the car, and it works. So this is the original radio, and with the original code, and all that stuff works. I also, on one of the bottom of the repair orders, it said that the ball joints have play in them. And so of course, I had somebody check the car over for me, and they said that the ball joints were safe. But instead of putting the car on auction and having it listed with the ball joints on there not being done, I decided to go ahead and invest about $1,200 to get the repair order done. While I had it in there, I noticed that the air was really, it was pretty cold, but I wanted to look at that, and they said that it was the Freon was holding, it wasn't leaking, but it was a few pounds light. And while they were waiting for the parts to come in and all that stuff, they measured it, and it's not losing any pressure. But they decided to do a service on it, and they evacuated the system and then filled it back up, and then put dye in it and checked for leaks again, and no leaks. So the air conditioning system works, and I'll go ahead and turn it on, and you should be able to hear the fan come on, an automatic. And so anyway, I'll get right to the last thing I want to show you, which is the sunroof. And I forgot to show you. I know it worked, but I'm just going to go ahead and open it so that you can see that it works. And by the way, when I washed the outside of the car, I used, I have like a pressure washer hooked up in my garage, and I use it every time I wash cars. And the seal seats, and I blasted it, and there's no leak on the sunroof. So I just want to let you know the air conditioning is set, the radio's set, the ball joints are done, and that's the current reading on the mileage after I went to the shop, 84,266. I'm actually just leaving the shop now, so it's going to have a few more miles on it, but not many. I'm going to park it and wait for the end of the auction, and it'll have approximately maybe another 10 miles on it from this time. So that's it. Thank you so much for looking at the auction and having interest in it. By the way, the radio works and it sounds good. I probably should turn it on before I do that. I have a Bluetooth thing that I'm just going to go ahead and seek up to the next channel. Oh, I got to put the antenna up. Oh. I showed you.
After giving herself an internal examination, she realized it was in there. Now, I don't know exactly how she
I
did
forgot that the antenna
then
works on the car, and I did another video, but in case you're just watching this one video, that's the antenna, and it goes down and up when you turn the radio. I had it in the down
Doctors performed an X-ray. There it is, right there. It's got a little cute heart at the end of it.
Because I just didn't want anybody to get broken off or anything. But I'll go ahead and go to the next. And you probably can't hear it very good through my little iPhone speaker or microphone, but it sounds nice. Got good bass on it, and it works good. This all these buttons down here work. I noticed when I use this speaker button here, that goes to the front, and that goes to the back. And I'm not sure if you can hear that. You probably can't, but that works like it's supposed to. All right. Good luck bidding. Thank you.